Justice with Judge Mablean will be life because in everything we do, it involves the law.
Where's your witness?
In the evidence.
That's hearsay.
It's notarized.
I still say it's hearsay.
She's fair.
You gotta help these young men learn how to do this the right way.
Yes, Your Honor.
She's firm.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
No, I don't need to say anything else.
She's honest.
I'm not your child and I'm not your friend. That's the order of the court. Goodbye.
This is Justice with Judge Mablean.
All rise. Both parties raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Mablean presiding.
Thank you, Will. You may be seated. In the matter of Kayla Monroe versus Gloria Monroe, you all are related?
She's my mother-in-law.
Oh. All right, you're suing her for medical expenses and property damage, $6,785.23. Why are you suing mom-in-law?
First of all, Your Honor, I don't want to sue her. We have a fantastic relationship. She is a great mother-in-law to me. We were coworkers before I was, her daughter-in-law, and she introduced me to her son, who's now my wonderful husband. But she moved to be close to us and ruined one of our guest bedrooms by getting a dog that I did not allow. And that's why we're here today.
She rented one of your guest bedrooms?
She didn't rent it. So we worked together in a communications firm in Washington, D.C. After my husband and I got married, we moved to North Carolina. And then when she retired, she joined us because she wanted to be closer to the family. She's buying a condo, but it's being renovated. So because she's a great grandma, loves our kids, we said that she could stay with us for the year that, her place was being renovated. And we told her that there were only 2 rules: no overnight guests, no pets. I have allergies. I've always had allergies. I could not figure out why I was getting rashes and hives. My breathing started to get messed up. She had a dog. She bought a dog for my kids and was hiding it in her guest bedroom, and it ruined.
Bought a dog into your house, hid it in the guest bedroom.
Yes.
For the kids. How old are your kids?
Yes.
Now that's a little extreme.
Thank you.
That is real extreme for grandkids. And you ended up with having rash, hives.
Yeah.
What else?
I had trouble with my breathing. I have EpiPens. I had to buy allergy medicine, which is one of the things that I'm suing for.
You mean your allergy is so bad you're with an EpiPen?
Yeah.
That's no joke.
Yeah. And then the dog also ruined the carpet. It cost about $4,000 to get the room fixed. We've only been in the house for 5 years. I have pictures of what it looks like.
I can picture that all in my head. It doesn't. I don't need a picture for that. What I need is for mother-in-law to explain to me how a mother went against the wishes of your son and daughter-in-law and brought an animal into their house against their wishes.
Your Honor, all I can say is, this is why. How can I tell these children no when they ask me to get them a pet?
Easily.
It wasn't easy.
Yes, it is.
It wasn't easy, Your Honor.
Come on, you also want to teach them how to be honest and to be truthful. But instead, you taught them how to lie and how to disrespect their parents and how to hide things from their parents. You gave them some really bad habits.
It just felt so right, Your Honor. And look at their faces. That's when they first got it, and I took that, and no one knew it was there. And it was just, it's so beautiful.
How could a dog be in the house that the kids love so much and no one knew it was there?
Because it was in my room, like she said, she gave me my
And how did they go
area.
to the room to play with it? Because they knew it was there.
Yeah, well.
And how did they go to the room to play with it?
Well, I took them in there, and we went in there and we played,
Your
and
Honor,
we had
How did you keep the dog quiet?
With love.
She would take the dog out. The dog would be around the entire house when I was
Not
gone.
all the time.
Yes, it was, and that I could not figure out why I was sneezing, why I was getting rashes. I went to the doctors, and they were like, "Are you sure you don't have a pet?" And I was like, "No, I don't have a pet." When we would leave the house, she would have the dog out. That's not okay.
But Your Honor, She did say no overnight guests, which I understand that, no strangers around the children, and no pets. I understand that. But had she said that she was allergic to them or allergic to animals, I never would have put her life in jeopardy.
Mother.
I wouldn't have done that.
Listen, now put yourself in her shoes, and daughter-in-law, comes into your house, and you say, no pets, no overnight strangers. And you come to find out that daughter-in-law got a pet in your house. Now that would have been a horse of another color now, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't think I would have moved my daughter-in-law into my house.
See? She wouldn't even let you come in the first place.
She would, and the thing is,
I mean, I love my daughter-in-law, and I love my son, too.
But you
know?
all can't live together under the same roof.
Coming up on Justice with Judge Mablean.
Because I brought love into the house.
no.
I didn't intend for all of this.
It may not have intended, but that's what you did. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I'm not.
And later,
Yeah, but we're dating. He has to invite me.
Your Honor, I was unaware we were dating.
Oh,
This has been going
We
on
were
for,
dating.
well, we've never been on a date.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Kayla Monroe, who is suing her mother-in-law, Gloria Monroe, for medical expenses and property damage.
you're the mother, you're the grandmother. You are the example. Children listen to you, grandchildren listen to you. You taught them to lie. You taught them to be sneaky. You taught them to keep things from their parents. You did not set good example for those children.
I didn't
Ashamed of you.
intend for her to get sick, Your Honor.
I know
I
you
didn't
didn't.
intend for us to be here today because of love, because I brought love into the house.
no.
I didn't intend for all of this.
It may not have intended, but that's what you did. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I'm not.
I know. You know what? You have a issue now. You got a real issue. Because now she's going to drive a wedge between you and your children because you are going to have to draw the line with mother-in-law because mother-in-law does not respect you. Simple as that. And until
not
she can
true.
learn to respect you and your rules, the way you raise your children, you raised your child the way you wanted to. She has the right to do the same. She and her husband.
I didn't think
You're
I
from
did
an
anything
age,
wrong.
and you look, culturally, you're from an age that you know we don't play that. We don't disrespect each other's houses and each other's children. We don't do things behind the back for them. When you taught those children some terrible habits, that's what's so bad about it. And now they think and make mommy is the bad person because she took the dog. And mommy is sick the reason she took the dog. She can't have the dog around.
Well, you should have told the rules because I'm allergic to dogs. You should have made
She
it clear.
doesn't have to explain the rules of her house to you. You could have gone to her and said, when the children were begging you and asking you to buy a dog, you could have gone to your son and daughter and had a conversation and say, the children really want this dog, and I saw one, and can you tell me why they can't have one, and will you please allow them to have one? Why do you have the conversation with them about it before you just go? You knew there was a reason why they couldn't have that dog. That's why you just went and bought it behind her back and hid it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, please.
No, I didn't.
You ought to be glad and thanking the good Lord that child didn't die because of your foolishness.
I'm thankful you didn't die.
thank you for that.
You got to apologize. You cannot stand here and tell me that you don't know that you
I'm
were
sorry
wrong.
your kids couldn't have a dog.
No. I'm sorry
It's
I brought
fine,
the
Your
dog
Honor.
into your house.
You don't have to force it.
I'm sorry I brought the dog into your house.
I'm sorry I brought love to your house.
I'm sorry I brought the dog into your house.
The dog's name is Love.
Oh, is that the dog's name?
Yes, ma'am.
I guess.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to get
It's okay,
sick.
because I know she doesn't mean it, so we can.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Maybe someday.
I don't know.
Maybe someday the four of you need to sit down, the five of you need to sit down with the children and your son, and the five of you need to have a conversation about this so that those children understand that mommy is not the bad person that doesn't want them to have a dog, and grandma is not the great person that really wants them to have a dog. They're gonna love you no matter what, and you know that, because that's just how children are. This will drive a wedge between them and their mother, between them and you, for a long time to come if you five people don't sit down together and be reasonable. Just reason together and have a conversation. You have to, for their sake, because you know those kids are gonna grow up lying and cheating and doing things that they shouldn't do, and sneaking behind mommy's back, doing things, because that's the behavior you taught them.
Like I said, if I had known that it was a health issue, I never would have brought the dog in the house.
That's still not an apology, though.
I never would have done it, because I don't feel like I did something
But
wrong.
now that you know, you still haven't said I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't force it. You can't do it. It's okay. It is okay.
I apologize for bringing the dog in your house.
If you mean that, then thank you.
I didn't do this to hurt you or to make you sick. None of that. I did it for my babies because we enjoyed the dog together.
And you can still enjoy the dog together, but not at her expense.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Judgment for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $6,785.23.
I'm just sorry for not telling you that I brought the pet into your house. I ask for forgiveness.
Thank you.
Coming up,
Something snapped on that trampoline, and I landed on the grass. And Roger, he started yelling at me, and he told me that I'm too heavy for that trampoline.
you're watching Justice with Judge Mablean.
In the matter of Lacey Collins versus Roger Abrams, you're suing him for $399, requesting reimbursement for medical expenses. And the defendant says you caused your own injuries and he's refusing to reimburse you. So let me see what I'm going to do about this. Tell me about it. Ms. Collins, how did this come about?
So my name is Lacey Collins, and I'm suing my neighbor, Roger Abrams, for negligence for $399 because of the accident I had on his faulty trampoline. So I am a divorced mother of 3 kids, and Roger is a divorced father of 2 kids. We live in the same neighborhood, and our kids became friends, and this is how we became friends. And we started to spend a lot of time together, and after a few glasses of wine, we became a little bit more than friends. And what happened one day, Roger, he had barbecue with his friends, and he didn't invite me, and that was very odd because he always invites me. And my kids, they saw Roger with his friends, and they asked me if we can go and join them because my kids, they wanted to jump on the trampoline. And I took a bottle of wine and I went there with my kids. Then kids asked me to join them and to jump on that trampoline. I started jumping and something snapped on that trampoline, and I landed on the grass and I hit my head. And Roger, he started yelling at me, and he told me that I'm too heavy for that trampoline.
You said she was too heavy for the trampoline?
Your Honor, I did say she was too heavy, but my weight comment was directed at, I'm too heavy, we're all too heavy, this is a kid's thing. It's the same reason I wouldn't go play on her swing set in her backyard, because it's not designed or rated for me.
Coming up,
She does like to drink a lot, and I end up often babysitting her and her kids and my kids.
Don't forget to say you have an affair with one of these women.
you're watching Justice with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Lacey Collins, who is suing Roger Abrams for $399.
When you went over there, you took a bottle of wine. Had you drank any of that wine before you went over there?
I had only a few glasses.
She does like to drink a lot. And I end up often babysitting her and her kids and my kids.
Don't forget to say you have an affair with one of these women.
I'm not having an affair. It was just somebody
do.
from college just happened to be in that group.
And my point is so what if he is?
I think he has an affair with another woman because
Wait a minute, let me ask you this. You don't think that a person has the right to invite whomever they want to their house for a party? Or do you think every time he has a party, he has to invite you?
Yeah, but we're dating. He has to invite me.
I never
Did
thought,
you know you were dating?
Your Honor, I was unaware we were dating.
Oh.
This has been going
We
on
were
for,
dating.
well, we've never been on a date. I mean, we've
Exactly.
kind of got
Why?
a thing going on, but we've never,
And someone else told me in another case you have friends with fringe benefits going on.
Right, and it's a backyard thing. We've never
It's a backyard thing?
We've never been out. We've never left our houses. It's just kind of a
You've never taken her out on a date.
no. We've been trying to keep this from these kids. We really felt
So you guys have your little tittertays when the kids are asleep or not around.
right, but I didn't think we had entered into any kind of agreement.
Yeah, we didn't have an agreement, but we were very close to each other. We've been seeing each other every day.
I think the problem is, even if you're girlfriend, boyfriend, people are allowed to have moments that they see someone else and have other friends over and exclude you. You don't have to be in every setting.
Judge Mablean's verdict when Justice with Judge Mablean returns. You're watching Justice with Judge Mablean.
We need to learn that as women, that every sexual encounter is not marriage, is not boyfriend, girlfriend. Get it straight. Just ask, just have a conversation. What is this?
Yeah, I guess that was my mistake that we didn't label our
But
backyard
why did
thing,
you go
as you
jumping
said.
on the trampoline with the kids?
That was my private moment of my emotions to feel this freedom when I was jumping on that trampoline.
You can have your private moments. You can do what you want to do. You can be free to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. But you can't blame others for it.
But he could stop me.
You weren't about to listen to him. You were about to show him that you're still young and energetic and you got it going on and you can do it. It was a show-off moment that landed you in the hospital. Now, hopefully you learned something from it and you won't do it again. Judgment for the defendant.
All rise.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
Okay, you have one final opportunity to address each other with your final thoughts about the ruling.
I hope I've never met you.
Well, you think you can trust somebody and you end up in a courtroom in front of a judge.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.